Well, hello everyone, it's Renata here from RW Psychology. Happy Friday. Now, I'm sorry we had a bit of a tech issue earlier. I'm actually doing the second live today because the first one didn't have any sound, so I don't know what happened there. So it was probably because it was really noisy over here. I've got all kinds of crazy going on. My kids have just put themselves to bed. My dog's not barking at dogs on the TV. And I've got no sound going on. There is all kinds of crazy. Anything could happen. I don't know. So we'll just see how we go. Now, for take 2 of tonight's message is called Why the Guilt? Oh, hello, Marie. And thank you for letting me know that you couldn't hear me. It actually let me know because I didn't realize that you couldn't hear anything. So I've deleted that one and popped it back on. So, now, 2 things before we get going tonight. The first thing was I loaded a ridiculous video of a dog tonight. And hello, Sharon, I can see you're on as well. And I also wanted to say a special shout out to Shannon, who's just been, she's just discovered us and she's been watching this morning. So hello, Shannon, if you're catching up, I'll say hello to you as well. Now, the other thing is I've posted the Business Awards. We're going in it again this year. I'm not doing any pen and paper stuff this year. So I've posted a link on the Facebook page. So if you're wanting to vote, you're welcome to. There's no pressure whatsoever, but I've posted that on the Facebook page as well. Now, kicking off tonight, what I was talking about is we're talking about guilt. Guilt is something that everybody experiences lots of the time. We feel guilty for taking time for ourselves. We feel guilty if we're not doing what someone else wants us to. We feel guilty if we're spending too much time doing something for us. We get guilty if we're leaving work early. We feel guilty if we're, spending too much money. Guilt is something that we constantly feel, and it really comes down to boundaries. Why is it that we're always feeling guilty? Now, I guess guilt comes down to being okay with the boundaries you set. Are you okay with the boundaries you have given, or are you not so firm on them? If you're not so firm on them, it's really easy to feel guilty about stuff. For example, if I decided that I was going to take the morning for myself to go and do something for me, if I wasn't 100% convicted to that idea, I would probably go out for the morning going, oh gosh, I need to get back. I've taken too much time for me, and feeling guilty about that. But if my boundary was tomorrow morning's mine, and I'm fine with that, and I'm completely convinced that that is what I need to be doing, and I'm okay, if other people are not okay with that, that's actually their stuff. So it comes back to whose stuff is it? Their stuff, my stuff. If I have set the boundary that that's what it is, and that's okay, that's where we need to absolve guilt and not attach guilt to those things. It is okay to spend money on yourself. It is okay to go out and do things. It is okay to make parenting choices. It is okay to set boundaries around when people visit. It's okay to say no to going to parties. All those things, they are all okay, provided that you have some boundaries that you're setting around those things and that you're happy with those boundaries. Now, I'm not talking about going out and being a horrible person and saying no and taking time, being completely selfish. But what I mean is being comfortable with the boundaries you set, whether that's parenting boundaries, whether it's relationship boundaries, whether it's friendship boundaries, whether it's personal boundaries. As long as you're comfortable with those, we don't need to feel guilty about enforcing them. Because if we're feeling guilty about enforcing them, we're not quite confident in our boundary. And it means that we're not sitting comfortably. We need to be confident in those boundaries that we're setting and saying, you know what, I'm fine with parenting this way. And if someone disagrees, that's okay. But it's an opinion. It's not what I have to be doing. So that's, I guess, the take-home message today is that guilt is not something that we need to be wearing if we're okay with the boundaries that we're setting. So that's the take-home message tonight. I hope that's helpful for someone. You're welcome to like and share. You're welcome to, share them on with people if you're wanting to, if you feel that this is a useful series. So this series is going to be, we're coming to the end of boundaries, and we'll be going into something else shortly. So hello, I can see I've got a couple of people on tonight. I can't see who you are, so I'm sorry. I know that I can see Marie and Sharon, but I can't see who else is on. But hello, nonetheless. It's good to have you join on a Friday night. I know lots of people are busy doing lots of things. So it's lovely to have you on. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. And more, we're going to continue a little bit more on boundaries. We'll be shifting topic again very, very soon. So that's it for me for tonight. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.